George Constantino, welcome to Meraki TV.
Thank you for having me. It's an honour.
How long have you been drumming for?
Probably about 7 years old, probably. Yeah,
7?
7, yeah. My uncle was a drummer.
And is he the one who taught you?
No. Yeah, quite. Well, frankly, my brother taught me, who was Kostaki.
Yeah.
And he just showed me, the Greek rhythms, on chairs. And
On chairs?
Yeah,
Hang
on
on.
chairs. Yeah,
Chairs?
pretty much on chairs, That's where I started it all. And until I was about 11 and a half, and I got my first drum kit.
At what point do you sort of start playing in public?
12.
Wow.
I started going to the old Mykonos with my brother. So we used to do shows. And I was about that high. And every time I'd get behind the drum kit, I'd have to put the stool up. And then when I reached about 14 years old, we started nightclubs, meaning 5 nights a week. Some clubs were even 6 nights a week. So that was pretty much the university of how I've become who I am today.
Yeah. So you're playing in clubs from
Yep.
the age of 14.
Yep.
How does life progress from there? What happens?
Big break for me actually was I was very fortunate in the year 2000. I got the opportunity to actually go to Greece and perform with Geti Garbi and Anavisi. My wife actually pushed me to go.
God bless
So
her.
yeah, she's amazing, my wife. I couldn't do this without her, I'll tell you. And we thought about going to try it, to live there, raise the kids there, but it was just a little bit hard for me because at the time I had 2 kids as well, and I just thought, I've got to make a drastic decision here. So I thought, come back to Australia, let my kids get educated here in Australia. So I just made that choice. That's pretty
Favourite
much
memory from those days?
Favourite memory. Okay.
Almost scandalous. We don't mind. One or the other.
I mean, obviously working, in front of 4,000 people, without a doubt, every night. It was just crazy. I get goosebumps just thinking about it.
So how do you play to 4,000 people every night and then come off stage and go back into normal family man mode?
It's crazy because when I'm on stage, I'm a different person. I just feel that. I feel like I'm at home, believe it or not. When I'm behind the drum kit, it's like I'm just so at ease with myself.
Most of us, we have an impression of the music industry. We
Yeah.
imagine that, there's a lot of drugs, sex
Yeah.
and rock and roll, as they say.
Definitely.
How do you be a family man amongst all of that? How do you...
Thank my dad. My dad, yeah. That's probably, he was my rock. And my brothers as well.
What's your favourite song?
My favourite song, believe it or not, would be one of my brother's own compositions.
Yeah.
Taxi Devil. Yeah.
Strangest gig you've ever played?
Strangest gig would be on a boat and trying to play exactly. I was just about to make that motion.
Most beloved gig?
I'd have to say Greece for sure. Yeah, with Anavisi and Geti Garbi. To me, that was up there for me. That was just, I was in heaven. And the musos as well. All the musos in Greece are just the musos I worked with anyway. I even had the opportunity when I was there in Greece to actually play on Angie Samil's album.
Oh, wow.
So, because the keyboard player at the time, he was the maestro for her album.
You
Pretty
squeezed a lot into 8 months.
good. Yeah, I did. I was pretty busy.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty busy. I've had a good life, I've been grateful with my music and I'm still able to play, which is, a big bonus for me, and I'll never stop playing. As long as my legs can move, my hands can move, I'll be 100 and I'll still go on, that's for sure. So
I love it. I love
Yeah.
that idea. And on that note, George, thank you so much for your
thank
time
you
today.
for having me. It's been an honour and a pleasure.